Come on, I gotta show you some shit. Come to the lab. In Dexter's laboratory lives the smartest boy you've ever seen. But did he blow his experiments to smithereens? Let's go. How you doing today, bud? How you doing today? Now this is an experiment I caught a couple weeks ago. I've been doing research on him. He's actually a close friend of Pookie's. Bruh, check out my SoundCloud. We're in SoundCloud. SoundCloud. Just with SoundCloud. His name is Politics with a Z. I don't know why they like to spell it like that. They're just fucking weird, but I've been doing some research on him. Bruh, check out my... What did you just say? My mixtape. Wait, what did you just say? What did you just say? My mixtape. My research has failed. Quick, where's my gun? Shit. Surprise, surprise! Listen, Politics with a Z. Hey, bro, check out my mixtape, man. It doesn't have to be like this. I can treat you. Doesn't have to be like this, Politics. Look, I don't want your mixtape. No, I don't want your mixtape. I'd rather die.
Hello again, fellow lobotomites. I'm glad you're back for another exquisite video. So, if you had the misfortune of watching me stream this game, Mixtape, then you're well aware of how bad this game really is. If you can even call it a game, I say the term game very, very loosely here, because the game essentially plays itself. The game literally just plays itself. All you do is just press W, and that's it. The game just plays itself. It's absolute garbage. This is probably one of the worst games I've played in recent memory, if not like one of the worst games I've ever played. And I've played a lot of bad games, and that's saying a lot. This one right here kind of just takes the shit cake. So we've actually had a string of Soros, BlackRock funded games coming from Australia in recent memory. That one game, what was it? Mouse PI? Yeah, I think it's like Mouse PI. That was another indie game that came from Australia that just so happened to have Deborah Wilson and a bunch of other shit that, you know, any other AAA game would have had lined up following the launch of the game, right? To which, like, honestly, like, I'm very surprised that this game, Mixtape, does not have Deborah Wilson in it. It's genuinely shocking considering the fact that how, like, this is like probably the most like AstroTurfed game I've ever seen, right? Like IGN came out and they're like, this game, 10 out of 10, literally 10 out of 10 game, best game ever. And it's like, brother, like, how much are they paying you? Like, genuinely, how much money are they fucking paying you to say this about the game? Because there's no way this is a 10 out of 10 game. Mind you, this got a higher score than Halo 3, okay? And, like, Halo 3 is, like, one of the bases I have for, like, any freaking type of, like, as far as, like, how good a game could be, right? Halo 3 was freaking, like, peak. And this game somehow managed to score higher than Halo 3's IGN review. Like, there's no way you're going to tell me that. That's absolute malarkey. Like, these guys are getting paid off hugely to say this game is perfect, to which it's absolutely not. This game is fucking garbage. Literal garbage. Like, I'm talking, you're looking at the fucking, what's that one? The Ganges River. You're looking at the Ganges River of video games right here. This is fucking trash. It's nothing but trash. I kid you not. When I say the term video game, right? Like, you imagine you can interact with the game, right? There's stuff to do in the game. You have some type of agency within the game. You can make some type of decisions as to where the game will be slightly different on a replay, where you can make kind of like different choices and whatnot, right? This is not that type of game. This is a walking simulator, okay? Press W, you walk forward, and that's it. Like, no matter what you do, the outcome of this game will be the same. Like, regardless of whatever you do, nothing will change. You will still press W, and you will still walk forward, and you'll still have to play like a few shitty mini games scattered kind of in between, and that's it. That's the whole game. The whole game, I kid you not, is freaking Billy freaking Eyelash. I don't even know what her name is. I don't even know the main character's fucking name. I frankly I don't care. But it's literally Billy Eyelash clone preaching to you about stuff from like the 80s and the 90s, like music from the 80s and the 90s, and it is absolutely insufferable. This is the most insufferable game I have ever played. This is like fucking top tier, like Redditor, preachy, freaking millennial, soy-lennial writing. It's absolutely fucking garbage. This game, it's not even a game. It's horrible. I cannot tell you how much of a waste of money this is. I don't know who's buying this shit, right? And not only is the game preachy, right? The game developer studio name, was it like Dinosaurs and Einstein or some shit? It is the most like, it is like the most what's the word for it? It is the most hipster shit you've ever seen. It just literally, you can smell the preachiness and how insufferable the developers are just from the name alone. And it just really kind of spells out for you the product that they're going to be giving you after you see the name of the developer, okay? And so basically you just go through the game. It's literally just nostalgia bait, right? It's nostalgia bait for people who never even experienced the 90s, right? Like, I don't know who's playing this game, right? I don't know who the target audience is for this game, besides maybe, like, I don't even know, millennials, maybe? But, so, like, this entire game relies solely on references to things, right? There's no actual substance to this game whatsoever. It is literally, hey, remember this thing? Remember this music? Remember the 90s? Remember how good stuff was? I remember that. Whoa! Like, that is the soul. This game solely relies on references. That is it. And that what I've noticed is with millennial writing is that they rely super heavily on references. They can't come up with anything on their own, so it's always, hey, remember this? Remember that? Whoa, wasn't this so cool? Quirky Chungus Reddit Gold? Whoa! That's like their whole fucking shtick. And that's the whole game. It's just references. It is references to music and like a few pop culture references. That's the entire game. There's nothing of substance here whatsoever. And anybody who says otherwise, honestly, you could go pound sand. I don't care. I played the game. I know what's up. Okay, my stream, they saw me play the game. Chat saw. All right, I have I have the messages. I have the text receipts right here. Okay, this is not a video game. Okay, this is like Kojima slop, right? This is like peak Kojima slop. It literally, it's just a movie that preaches to you about nostalgia. And that's it. That's the entire game, okay? And don't even get me started on the art style on this game, okay? The art style on this game is quite literally vomit-inducing. It looks awful. It has that, what's that movie? The Spider-Man animated movie? What is it? I don't even remember the name of it. It's the Sony Spider-Man animated movie of Miles Morales or whatever. It looks awful. I thought those movies looked awful. Just the art style just looks vomit-inducing. I hate how it looks, and I hate how this game looks, because it literally copies it, like, beat for beat, as far as, like, the art style goes. And the animations in the game, I think they run at, like, 12 FPS, right? Everything's kind of chopped up to look like the Spider-Man animated movie. And I kid you not, one of the main characters in the game, I noticed this, I don't even remember her name, right? But it's the lesbian chick with the sweater tied around her waist. I kid you not, they legit fucking copied the Gwen's like color scheme from a Spider-Man movie, beat for beat. And then not only that, though, but this character, the same character, also ends up moving to New York. Whoa! Isn't that a Corky Chungus Reddit reference? Whoa! Like, what? This entire game is literally just a fucking reference to other media. That's all it is. There's nothing here. Who the fuck's playing this? Like, come on. So I want to touch on the cringe in the game, too. This game very much has the humiliation ritual stuff in it. One of the only male character, well, one of the few male characters in the game is basically, he's a cuck. And I think he's trying to romance the main girl. I don't remember her name. Billie Eyelash, SSRI girl. He's trying to, like, romance her, I think. And at the very end of the game, he ends up, like, cucking out, doesn't kiss her, and just, like, kind of walks away, and they all kind of go their separate ways, right? So you have that. So that's, like, humiliation ritual counter 1. And then you have, what is it? The dad, the cop dad of the Gwen Stacy ripoff girl. There's like a whole arc where basically he's slowly coming to grips that he's no longer going to have control of his daughter or whatever. He's the evil controlling dad who doesn't want his daughter careening off the rails, and like ends up going to college to go get freaking railed out by like however many guys or something, right? He's that archetype, right? And at the very end of the game, he just has a sudden change of heart. He's like, you know what? I've been too controlling. You're good. You know, you just burned down a whole house. You're free to go. I can't stop you. I've been controlling you too much. Yeah, there's that. And then, and like, almost at the beginning of the game, there's a whole segment where it's two underage kids. Literally, you have to control the game, and it's two underage kids tongue kissing, like French kissing. And it's like, who in the development studio, they came in and they're like, actually, we need to put the tongue kissing in there. This is really crucial for the game, guys, okay? It's really important that this goes into the game and we make the player control their tongues, okay? It's very important, you see. Mr. BlackRock gave me $500 gorillion to make sure this goes into the game, okay? So we gotta make sure it's in there. So one thing I forgot to touch on is the fact that, so this game is supposed to be set in like Northern California, right? And the people who made this game, they're from Australia, right? Do you know how weird that is? Like, imagine a game developer studio in India. Imagine them, and they're like, we're gonna make a game that's about growing up in the Midwest in a small town, right? It's gonna be nostalgia bait for growing up in the Midwest in a small town. That's kind of like the equivalent here. It's like, why are you guys making a game about something that you're not even in the same country that would like even apply to? Like, how, like, wouldn't it have made more sense to do one that maybe would have been like nostalgia kind of bait for like Australians or like Australia? And, like, you could still have a game appeal to people like outside of the country that it's kind of like based in or whatever, or like loosely like based on. Like, I don't understand why. What was like the goal here? What was the purpose of this game? The only explanation I have for this game is that this is just like a BlackRock like tax write-off. That is the only explanation I have for this game. And the fact that all the awards are suddenly coming in for this game, and we all know that at the Game Awards, this is gonna win like Game of the Year or something, right? Completely AstroTurfed, very homosexual and and disingenuous in nature, right? So, yeah, this game, I don't really have anything else left to say about this game. It's just AstroTurf nostalgia bait for like millennials, I guess. I guess that's who the game's for, and it's a tax write-off, right? If Dr. Chud, I'm Dr. Chud. So like, if I had to give this game a review, if I had to give this game a prognosis or something, I don't know Dr. Lingo, but I would say this game's probably gayer than AIDS. It's definitely gayer than AIDS. And I don't think you or anyone you know should be allowed to play this game. I think this should be sent back to the dumpster from which it came. So, That's all I really have to say about this game. There's really not much else to cover on it. So yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching the video. If you watch to the very end, you're a real one. But I will catch you guys on the next stream or video. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Bye!